What's Bortnight Bakers? Welcome back to episode 28 of the Super Secret Streamer Bakery podcast. How's everyone doing today?
You know.
Been better.
Ooh. I'm fine. Jacob, what's your day like this day?
Okay. That's really about it.
Oh, okay. Liam, how about you?
Not super great. Just been I went to CVS like 20 minutes before we started to grab some Advil, and I was like, and then I stood there looking at the Ritz and realized to myself I haven't talked to someone all day, because in my apartment both people are out. One is where you guys are, and one is at a different school visiting their friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I've just been doing work all day. I kind of had to, but I don't know. For me, just going even just one whole day without talking to anyone just kind of sucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so toxic, Jacob.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. I think the voice in your head is acting up again. Yeah.
That's
very. I had that too, but like I frequently go days without talking to people. I don't
Get
know.
that. I don't like it that much.
I get that.
Yeah, that's what's up with me.
Okay.
Anything crazy happening with you guys overall? No. I got out today at least. I didn't talk to anyone, but at least I got out on like a walk, and I'm happy.
That's good.
Walked around town. That was nice.
Yeah. I went out and studied. That's it.
I should have been studying more than I did today, but whatever. I got some ice cream. That was pretty awesome.
Oh, that's nice.
Guys, do you like mint chocolate chip ice cream?
No.
What about you, Jacob?
I've tried it. I do not like it. It's an acquired taste. I thought I'd like it, but it's not what happened.
Do you like it, Liam?
I do. See, the thing is, everything about me, I feel, would like make it so I wouldn't. You know, like I'm not a big mint person, so the mint chocolate chip ice cream is perfectly chemically created. It feels like so that I wouldn't like it, and yet, against all odds, I do like it, and that's pretty crazy.
That's funny because I am a mint person and a chocolate person, and I do not like it. I feel like it does not taste like mint, and it takes all the bad parts of chocolate.
I think the slight burning sensation from mint is what drives me away from it. You know?
Does the ice cream have that?
I don't know. But I don't know. Sometimes, or maybe. No, I don't know what I'm trying to say actually, because I'd say it feels too cold, but like you're eating ice cream, it's already cold, you know.
Feels
but
too
I feel
cold.
but I feel like mint chocolate chip has like an extra layer of freeze to it, you know.
I can get that.
No,
An extra layer of freeze. I can sort of see what you're saying with that.
Yeah, I honestly haven't had it in a while. I just remember last time I had it, I did not like it a lot, so I don't have it.
That's fair. My second favorite flavor is cookies and cream.
That's a good flavor.
It's a good flavor.
It's a good old reliable. It's a classic.
Dude, guys, you're not gonna believe this, but I stepped out today and there was a cold breeze.
No, that didn't happen.
And it was amazing. I'm happy it's finally finally in the middle of October, starting to get cold.
What temperature is it for you?
Somewhere in the 60s.
Okay. Yeah, I looked at my weather apps, and because for some reason, my hometown one was pulled up. I'm like, oh, it's in the 60s. And I went outside. I'm like, this is not the 60s. It's in the 70s for me.
Mm-hmm.
Still way better.
Still better than what it was.
Not my. It's 60s is like my favorite temperature area. Unfortunately, I did not have that today.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, the weather. I have conversations with people about the weather like almost every day because I was like, whoa, the weather's crazy right now.
That's like the most adult conversation to talk about, Like from the perspective of a child, that is the most like what adults talk about
For me, it's
thing
the
you could talk
most
about.
small talk thing you could think of. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck, I don't know what to talk about. Let's talk about the weather. It's literally the joke. So how about that weather?
So how's about the weather?
The weather here, it's a bit cooler. I'm the only one in hometown, so
Yeah.
it is significantly colder than it was.
Yeah.
And I may or may not be able to bring out a jacket that I bought back in the summer. Sooner or later.
Ooh. I miss long clothes and like sweaters. Still not that weather for me yet. Almost. It will be parts in this week, and I'm gonna enjoy that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Did you guys wait? Hold on. Does that tell it? Hold on. Let me look something up real quick.
Oh yeah. I know exactly what you're looking up right now. I guess I think it might. It might at least
Hold on.
it will show our general time zone, which
That's
is
not the
already
issue.
Guys, if you were to be a chess piece, which one would you be?
Accurately, the pawn, because we're all just pawns to capitalists and the government.
Okay.
a queen. So whenever a friend of ours plays chess, he can sack the queen on accident.
It's not sacking is intentional. It's called blundering, Jacob. Sorry, just
Yeah.
Liam, what piece would you be?
I feel like I'd be a rook.
Ooh, why is that?
Because it's a really strong piece, but only in 4 different directions, and like I feel like that sums up a lot about me. I feel like I can be really confident or like good in like specific things, but also like completely stupid and bad in other areas, like right next to it.
Yeah, I feel that way as well.
Oh shit! Sorry, I zoned out for half a second. I zoned out. I'm like, wow, it's quiet. And I'm like, oh wait, this is a podcast. Dead air is like the antithesis of what we.
What Pokemon would Dwayne the Rock Johnson be?
Oh, I've actually thought of this. Hold on. It's not executor. It's something with like. Hold on.
Wait, that's perfect.
I think that's close. It's the same vibe. There's a specific kind of Voltorb vibes, TBH.
A little bit. I think the egg one's closer though. He's
I
got more of an
don't
egg
think.
shape.
Yeah. No, well, I guess, but there are too many of them, and that's the only problem. Because it's like 3 heads and like a bunch of eggs. No. Oh, he might be in a Alolan Pokemon. It's what I'm thinking of, which makes sense. He's from Hawaii. I do get kind of Golem vibes from him because he's the Rock.
Oh, Golem. Yeah,
Um,
I love Golem.
Golem's a Pokemon. I love Geodude's shiny because he looks like I call him the kidney stone because he's just like he's a piss yellow rock.
Oh my god,
In
that's
Pokemon
really
Go,
good.
I have a shadow Geodude, so he has red eyes and he's shiny, so he's golden. So
Oh,
he's like a kidney stone with blood, and I think that's funny.
oh my god.
That's. Ugh.
Um, there's another Pokemon. Trying to find. I'm going through the Pokedex right now. What are your both your answers?
Oh, to who Dwayne the Rock Johnson would be as a Pokemon?
Yeah.
My answer was gonna be, I forgot the name of it, but you know in Black and White, like the big gray and purple dude that holds progressively bigger like construction equipment.
Yeah, it's Timber, Girder, and Conkeldurr.
Yeah, I was gonna say Conkeldurr.
I can see that. I can see that. He's got the muscles. I feel like Vin Diesel's more of a Conkeldurr.
Sock.
That's true, actually. Vin Diesel is
Could
more of a.
suck. Is he? I don't feel suck. I don't
What's the other one's name? The
throw.
red one. Throw, yeah. I feel like Throw makes more sense.
It's taking a long time to scroll through the official Pokemon Pokédex. I'm only on Gen 3 right now. That's a good question.
Oh, I just thought of a really sick Fortnite game mode.
What?
It's just chess, but like it's basically FPS chess, but each of the battles that happens when a piece gets taken is like is like a Fortnite battle, and you get like different like materials and guns based on like what piece you're supposed to be.
It's very nearly FPS chess.
Love Fortnite.
Fortnite's a good game. I was talking about
I,
Fortnite
I
with
wanna
somebody
I wanna
earlier.
reinstall Fortnite just to try the Bed Wars mode after seeing like Alpharad and people play it.
I'm not opposed. It's just
We already did
Well,
that.
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
We already
but,
did
like-
that.
No, the one we did was garbage. It was a
yeah.
garbage
So the
version of it.
problem is you sometimes just get bad lobbies a lot of the times actually.
That's also true. I still want to try it out sometime.
Hold on. Okay, now I'm in Alola. Oh, I just went past Alola. No, he is not Buzzwole.
I love Buzzwole.
Buzzwole's a funny Pokemon. Dude, the Ultra Beasts, their names kind of Guzzlord. Like, what are they thinking?
Dude, Buzzwole is definitely in at least like my top 30.
Oh, dang.
Should make a Pokemon tier list actually.
That's a lot of Pokemon. I think I've considered it, but I haven't been able to find like a full tier list.
Yeah, because you got to get all like the images.
Yeah, and that's work, and I'm too lazy to make one myself.
I'll probably do it sometime. Lifetime.
Okay, yeah, I can't find any other. Yeah, I guess I was misremembering thinking of another Pokemon like the Rock. Yeah, he does kind of. I think Voltorb and Electrode kind of my final answers, just because the face, because they got the. You can see, but I did the rock eyebrow thing.
Oh, yeah.
I can see that. I like those answers.
Yeah, Golem's awesome.
I
up
love
there.
the rock eyebrow.
Rock eyebrow's funny. The videos where it's just like, somebody saying a bunch of sus shit, and then it's just the Rock, like it's a guy, and then he just switches to the Rock eyebrow thing with like the Vine boom sound effect with a fuck ton of reverb.
Love the rock
It's a good video.
eyebrow.
I sent the Johannes Brahms video, right? At some point in the Discord.
I'm not sure.
I think.
I have because a person that we will never name on this podcast, starting with an S, has seen it, and he only referenced it after I sent it. It's a good video, but I saw it again today and it made me smile.
Oh, guys,
Ooh.
Guys,
I have an accomplishment.
Oh.
what's your accomplishment?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I finished One Piece.
Hey.
Oh, you're like done?
The show
Okay,
part.
the show.
I mean, okay, look, it'll take me like an hour after this recording to read the rest of the manga, or I can also do it like right now.
It'll take don't do it right now.
Don't do it right now.
It'll take a little longer than an hour.
But still.
No, I'm
thanks.
already like halfway through it.
Okay. Yeah, no, please do not do it right now, Jacob.
It's just
I'm not going to do it right now.
Okay.
I literally just said that. I'm like,
yeah. I'm pretty close to finishing 102. Kind of close. Last third. And not where it says you're in the last third, but when you're actually in the last third.
Yeah.
Because the last third is actually like over half.
yeah, it's like half of the episodes.
Wano Solo. I don't know how you
It's-
guys watch the show for that long.
I'm reading through most of it at this point.
Yeah, I couldn't have gotten as far as you. I wouldn't have made it out of time scope.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
You
still skip to like the show every now and then just to watch because like they really amp up the animation
Yeah.
in what like it's crazy.
And there are going to be some fights that show some cool stuff that you'd like to see. One
But, like,
obvious one.
Like there's one part where it's like three different panels of them of like three characters like beating up a ship, and in the anime it's this like entire elaborate sequence that's animated so well.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I want to watch some of Jujutsu Kaisen, because I just caught up with that, and that's really good right now, and I would like to see some of those fights.
Ooh, okay.
Dude, everything I'm caught up on right now kind of banger. Even My Hero is going hard.
Like always. Like always.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is the official stance of the Secret Streamer Bakery. My Hero's S tier.
Really?
It always goes hard. Yeah, that's our official stance. Yours included, Jacob.
I mean, I do find myself an All Might enjoyer.
That's exactly. All Might's so goated. One Piece Z tier. That's why they call it Film Z. It's there with Scott the Waz, who is a great person.
One Piece was just a precursor to My Hero.
Yeah. They only made One Piece so they could finish Fortnite with One Piece.
It's so true. I can't wait for the end of the final saga where we, have like goofy Fortnite dance on like Jonesy's grave.
Bro, the Jujutsu Kaisen manga is so funny because they do reference real life things. So, like, I think they talk about Fortnite or some shit there.
What?
If not Fortnite, it's like some fucking.
That's
I don't know what it
cursed.
was. But it's funny because it just takes place in real life, America, not Japan. I almost said America.
America.
God, that's actually one thing I do like about Jujutsu Kaisen is that for the most part, none of the main characters suck ass. Like in My Hero, you have Mineta, who's utter dog shit. In One Piece, Frankie, Brooke, and Sanji are just like pieces of trash sometimes that are not fun to listen to. But like in Jujutsu Kaisen, the worst is the main character, and he's just like slightly weird. Or like one other character, but everybody's like, this guy's fucking weird.
Yeah.
But he's also based, so it's fine. It's been very refreshing to just not have a bunch of terrible main characters that you hate.
Yeah, it's always a
That's
good thing
always
to look
nice.
Yeah. Not everybody can be Deku, but everybody should be Deku.
for.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have a problem with Deku because he's just too perfect of a character. Like he
Yeah,
has no character flaws whatsoever. And people just get angry because
it's unattainable.
it's such a hard thing to like. It's such a big standard.
Yeah,
But
it's like a pillar of justice, like a symbol of peace,
yeah.
a paragon of morality.
Mm-hmm.
Like one day you'll go and you'll be like, I can never be him. And it's like, I guess that's kind of how Jesus must have felt, you know,
Oh yeah.
to not need to be forgiven for sin.
That's why no one liked Jesus. There's like, man, this guy's too much like Deku, and we can't be like
Exactly. He performs miracles. He gave quirks to the quirkless.
Deku.
He really just
Jesus Christ.
yeah. And he just had so many quirks. He had multiple quirks. That's probably why they hated him. He could turn water to wine. He could heal. He could give people. Oh wait, he was just all
Was
for
Jesus
one.
the first superhero?
Is Jesus the first
Jesus?
superhero? Probably. Well, no, that's not true because that's like what all mythology is. Like Gilgamesh is technically the first superhero, I think.
Yeah, Gilgamesh, yeah, he is like the first folk hero. You know, trying to become immortal but falling asleep. What a fucking idiot.
True.
Gotta respect the hustle at least.
Yeah. You should see him in Fate.
Jacob, submit your move.
Submit what move?
What?
You need to look at the bottom left corner.
Oh wait, hold on. I was wrong. Anyways, sorry, I just had a cough.
Oh.
Yeah, I was coughing a bit too much.
Yeah, we're all so sick. Stuff.
I'm not sick. Well, like metaphorically I am, but physically I'm fine.
Metaphorically, I'm literally shredding.
Literally, I'm in pieces, am pieces, are pieces, chess pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Closed my phone, so my topics list isn't down.
Y'all on your topics list.
This is
Hey,
Jacob
look,
improv a topic. Jacob improv a topic right now.
I'm improving a topic right now, and
It can't be about how it's hard to do topics. We've done this before.
okay, fine. What do you think's gonna be in the Elden Ring DLC? That's definitely coming out within like the next 2 years.
Maybe there's a second even Eldener ring.
It could be stuff about the Miquella and Melania. There's like analysis videos over it. I'm not qualified.
Yeah.
But like, could
But what
be
do
a
you hope
sequel.
for?
I'm hoping for a prequel. Okay, it doesn't make sense for there to be a sequel. It's probably based on like 1,000 years ago or whatever, the stuff that George R.R. Martin was writing.
Mm-hmm.
Because like they made him world build so much, and to just only use it as a basis, incredible dedication, but I feel like that's a waste, especially because they're taking him away from Game of Thrones, which hasn't had a book for 13.
Wait, George R.R. Martin did stuff for Elden
Yeah.
Ring?
Yeah.
He wrote a fuck ton of lore.
Oh damn.
So people
I
joke
know that.
about that's why all the bosses have JR and M's, GR and M's for their names. It's a funny joke. I think so, but Jacob, can I steal the topic? Actually, can I rant a bit?
Yeah, go ahead.
So what the fuck is Game of Thrones? I've been reading the Game of Thrones series, and they only have 5 books out. It's been a series for like just under 30 years right now. There has not been a new book in 13 years. They're on book 5. Well, he's on book 5, and it's like, dog, not to be an asshole, you're a professional writer. Are you just like I think he just hasn't been writing and he's been doing other stuff because it's been profitable. And like the Elden Ring stuff, they're like, hey dog, can you world build this 1,000-year-old period before the games or whatever? It might not. It's a long period. He's like, sure, I'll do that. Then he worked on that shit for like 5 years. But it's like, he said maybe the new book will come out in a year or two. It's been 13 years. My favorite author, Brandon Sanderson, released 6 books this year.
All in a year?
Yes, it's the year of Sanderson. He's fucking goated. He's phenomenal. Like, he would normally release 2-ish in a year, but he released 6 because COVID. Like, he wrote 4 books over COVID. But it's like,
that's crazy.
4 books.
Yeah, he's crazy. But it's like, he came up with the ideas. He didn't actually finish writing the last one until sometime this year, or like late last year. But it's like, this book, let me look at this. And I understand, like, it's about 900 pages. The other books combined were way more. And not to like, oh, this person's doing one thing. I want him to finish the series before he dies. Because he's like, I think in his 70s or like late 60s right now.
Yeah.
And there are still 2 more books on the docket at least. So for book 4 and 5, book 5 was supposed to be almost entirely book 4. But then he's like, I wrote too much. And also, I have like 30 POV characters, which it's hard to keep track of. I got to a chapter yesterday. I had no fucking clue who was talking. I didn't recognize a single name. And it's like, you're doing too much, dog. You're right. Like, I just want this. I don't want the series to not be concluded. I hope he at least will have notes for an author to finish like Robert Jordan did.
I see.
You guys should read. Reading's good.
Yeah, I wanna start reading a bit more.
Yeah, now that I finished watching One Piece, I can now read
That's true.
One Piece.
That's true. Like, I never realized how many books I read until I made this spreadsheet of all the books I read. It's a lot. I don't remember if never mind, actually. What do you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, what?
I'm agreeing with
But what's so funny, Liam? What you laughing at, Mr. Wise Guy?
This interaction.
Oh, what are we? Some type of comedians? Is this a comical podcast?
You comedic can be if you want to.
Ooh, I liked that. That was a bad pun. That was a bad pun. I like that.
It was a bad pun, so I appreciate it.
Yeah. I've heard worse. I've heard better. I'd say it's like right in the comedian
tier of comedy.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Median.
Yeah, but if you take all of the values, then you divide them by the number. That'd be the come average. This is bad.
Yeah.
I should remove that notes page because I don't need any more. Hold on. You guys do anything ever?
Ever.
Oh, yeah. I just remembered something. I'm moving up in the world.
You're moving up in the world.
Slightly.
Like latitude?
I never really got to say this because I was more focused on other things when it happened, but I basically got offered the head tech position at my work.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job.
Because
That's awesome.
they're going to the current one's going to retire at the end of the year, and if I want to, he's not forcing me or anything.
Yeah.
It's like if I'm fine with it, I guess I'll be taking that role. I mean, it is slightly like nerve-wracking a bit, you
Mhm.
know? But like I think it's I think I can do it.
Okay.
I think maybe like for the most part. Maybe for I don't know for how long though, because
Yeah.
I'm going to obviously transfer like out sooner or later.
Mhm. That's
But
really
apparently
awesome.
that comes with my boss likes to go to like conventions and such
Mhm.
for veterinary stuff. I did that like a half a year ago down in Texas. But I think with that position comes the ability to go to the one in Vegas when it happens.
Oh, I see.
Ooh.
I can't gamble though. So I'm kind
Well, do you know when that convention is? Because in 2 years.
not I don't know if it's in 2 years.
Jacob, do you know the number one rule of gambling?
Don't quit.
Don't
It's
quit.
99% of gamblers quit right before they
That's
win
not a
big.
rule. That's a statistic.
It's a statistic to live by.
Okay, but no, but it's just like information. It's not directing you anything.
Yeah.
The directions are to follow the statistic and never quit.
But then you would be a statistical outlier unless you wouldn't be taken in the survey.
Exactly.
And
You
you'd be
perpetuate it.
destitute.
Best.
Destitute. It's like Destiny's content. Devoid of anything.
I hate Destiny.
That's a fair
Both
thing to hate.
types.
But also fair. I hate this. One or two. Shit, wait. It's a little joke. We make those here sometimes. I finally started watching Final Fantasy 14 content while I was studying because my video essay ran out and I couldn't find another channel for video essays.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
apparently a lot of people do not like Endwalker right now.
like the post Endwalker story?
Yeah, well I don't know. They're calling just Endwalker as a whole bad because of that.
Endwalker as a whole?
Yeah, because of it sounds mostly like the post content is why they're calling it bad.
The way I kind of just see the post content and the main expansion as two different things.
I see where they're coming from because like so imagine you're actually completely caught up. The moment Endwalker drops, you then play the story for about a month. And then the rest of what you have is post game content. So like Endwalker came out like what, 2 years ago?
Yeah. Something like that.
Like imagine you're in post to Endwalker for 2 years. What, 3 until Dawn Trail. And like you noticed it yourself, post story has been smaller than usual. People have felt like a lot of the content is just lacking. It's not as in depth. There's not as much of it. I don't know. I was just kind of surprised to see that because to them, I think they do they count Endwalker main story, and then Endwalker just content.
Mm-hmm.
I see. I don't know. I mean, I definitely think the post story is kind of just lame. I don't know. I don't really have any strong feelings about it.
Yeah, but like there's no like Eurekas or anything they've added with this, which is something they've always added at some point, and that's like because Eurekas are so grindy for us right now. Like we don't want to go do them, but at the time that was pinnacle gear and content base almost.
What are Eurekas again? I forgot.
They're like basically like super simplified. You're level down. You have to level up. It's like Palace of the Dead and stuff, except it's more
It's
open world, and you have to farm a bunch of materials for like decent looking armor. and weapons.
Oh, it's the island.
Yeah, I think it's that.
I've unlocked that thing.
Well, it's not. Wait, the island, like, it's not the personal island.
No, I've
Yeah,
unlocked the Eureka's, is what I'm saying.
yeah. I haven't done any. But like people have like, oh yeah, I noticed all the content I'm doing is stuff from previous expansions I haven't done. Because like I do understand that I do like how easy the current relic quest is, but it's also the way you get stuff from it is you just run roulettes as a level 90 character.
Yeah.
Which I already run roulettes enough. I don't enjoy roulettes. I can't imagine the people that have been playing this game for 10 years running main story.
Get ready for your 5,000th snow cloak.
Well, there is a point where like a lot of those people don't have to, and once you're at level 90, you're probably not getting snow cloak. I don't think I've gotten snow cloak if I am solo doing level 90. I normally get like high-ish content.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was just surprised to see that. And then I see all the YouTube clickbait videos. Is Final Fantasy 14 dying? No. It's just like, oh lol, guys, chill.
I get that. I wouldn't use that as a way to say all of Endwalker sucks, but like.
Well, I mean, like, just think about it gameplay wise. Endwalker's main story is such a small. It's a drop in the bucket.
I see. I guess it's just a different perspective. All right, I can sort of see where they're coming from though.
Because, like, yeah, I can say Endwalker's main scenario, like, main story is great. But if that's 100 hours and I have like 600 hours in post game content, which a lot of people do, I'm not really counting that as the bulk of what I experienced.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Arc 2.
Arc 2 is going to be a good game.
I agree. Jacob, you want to play Arc 2 with me when that comes out?
I do.
Oh,
it is on my wish list.
I'm excited for that.
I've never played an Arc game before. I'd be down to try it.
There's only Arc 1.
The problem is...
Or just... What's the problem?
It takes so much time. And you would be so confused because it's not a very straightforward game. So we would have to play together on a server. And it's not for you that I don't... Because the problem with... Because you're... It's like, you know, how in like Final Fantasy there are no lifers. It's like, how? There are people that are always on in Arc. So like your gameplay progression is building up a base, taming a bunch of dinosaurs. And you might want to go tame some dinosaurs for fun and just fuck around. But then the people around you, they're like... It's like playing Civ with a bunch of people, with all our friends, and we don't really know how to play Civ. And they're like actually playing to win. And they have like teams of 6 people. So it's like you, me, and Jacob, a 3-man tribe, building up a base. And not to toot my own horn, I'm a monster. I can get a metal base in like a day and a half or so by myself, which is like kind of insane. And from my, at least the perspective of, it took me like 3 months to get a metal base the first time. But you just need so many hours into Arc, and then you can lose like 200 hours of progress in a night, and you couldn't have done anything about it. That's the problem with it.
I see.
The game itself is fun.
Yeah, Arc. I've had fun playing through Arc. It just sucks whenever things just disappear overnight.
Yeah. And it's like a lot of the content is like, oh, I'm gonna go get stone for 2 hours, or like I'm getting stone wood thatch, stone wood thatch, stone wood thatch. You know, it's a grindy game.
I sentence you to stone wood thatch.
That's not fine. It's there's like an equivalent of roulettes in Arc, except you kind of have to do them to keep everything running, and it's gas and cementing paste runs, also known as CP. Yeah, guys, I got 100k CP. It's funny.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just getting a bit of CP. Excuse me?
Yeah, it's kind of silly.
Yeah. What?
Hmm?
No.
No,
No.
No?
No. 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 Sorry. Sorry to get your hopes up.
no, I was about to like pop the fuck off. I was about to get so like hyped.
Oh, my bad.
Damn.
Uh, okay. If wait.
No, you got this. I believe in you.
All right. If you were a Pokemon type, what would it be? I don't think we've asked this on the podcast.
We
I know
haven't.
we've asked this in real life. I don't think it's been on the podcast though.
Let me think about this.
If I were a Pokemon type.
Yeah, what type would you be? And you can be 2 types if you want.
Oh, a dual type. Ooh, let's see. I'm kind of leaning that way.
Let me pull up the Pokemon type chart.
Oh.
Gotta look at this.
So are we going to include Alpharad's too many types?
No.
No, no, what?
I'm
No.
joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Let me see.
This is a hard question, actually.
This is a hard because it's kind of hard to just give yourself some of these attributes. Like some of them, I think, like dragon and fairy, and like dark and ghost. I kind of get those, but it's like ground. The fuck is ground?
I like ghost types.
But are you a ghost type? This isn't what your favorite type is.
No, it's what type would you be?
Oh, what? Yeah. Would I be? Okay.
Yeah, that's what because favorite type, easy peasy. I think. But like this is much harder.
Poison.
Ooh. Just poison.
Poison steel.
Ooh, I actually called that. But I was thinking that because I'm like, that's kind of an interesting typing. Oh, that's 4 times weakness ground.
Your ground.
Weakness. No, I was just thinking and like what that type spread is.
Mm-hmm.
Because normally the like opposing types, I find those interesting, like the combinations, like the grass fire Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like psychic and then something else. Maybe like psychic dark. Shut the fuck up, Siri. Poison steel. I don't think there are poison steel types, are there?
Hmm.
Oh, Reveroom. I forgot about Reveroom. Reveroom's poison? Oh, it can be, I think.
I feel like I'd be a mix of fire and then something else.
He's just an engine.
It's just a fucking car.
No, he's an
I
engine.
feel like if you were to ask this question to people, the least picked one would be normal type.
Yeah, because nobody wants to be.
Who's gonna say, yeah, I'd be normal type? You know, no one wants to be normal type.
Some people just want to have a normal life.
Why can't you be normal?
I think the least pick type should be dragon. But you're not a dragon. You're not a lizard guy that screams and breathes fire.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe fire ground or something. I don't know. This is harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah. I see the fire.
I don't know what the second type would be.
I was kind of thinking dark for you.
Oh, you think I'd be a dark type?
Because a lot of the dark types, they get prankster, and they're kind of
Oh,
imp Pokemon.
wait, that's so true. That'd be perfect. Dude, you are such a psychic.
That's me.
Honestly.
Call that shit foresight the way I have 4 eyes. It's a glasses joke.
But yeah, not a single person saying normal type.
Si-
You just don't say that.
I mean,
I don't wanna be normal.
some would. Larry.
Were you about to say Simon?
No. No, he would definitely say normal type. He'd be like, yeah, I'm just a guy. He'd just say normal type. I kind of get Larry vibes from Simon. That's a good one. What are your favorite Pokemon types?
I'm a sucker for dragons. I'll admit it.
Same.
Love dragons.
Never would have guessed if you looked at my D&D notes.
A big ice, and I'm
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like ice type Pokemon.
I do like a good amount of ice. Like Alolan, Vulpix, and Ninetales. I'm a big fan of them.
A big as Obama Snow fan.
Obama's
Just because-
really funny. I keep forgetting there's a Mega Obama Snow.
Mega Obama.
It's like, why they give Obama Snow of all Pokemon a Mega? Dude, some of the Megas, it's so weird because it's like, what the fuck? There's a Mega Pidgeotto.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
It's a Mega Pinsir. There's a Mega Scizor. I forgot about that.
I think I remember Mega Scissor being sick actually.
I think he's just Scizor with spikier claws.
Mm-hmm.
Mega Genjar based.
Mega Gender.
Mega Gender. That's a good one. I like that. Sableye kind of mid. I don't like Lopunny. Altaria is okay. Houndoom's kind of edgy as fuck. I like it. Absol's a good Mega.
I miss Mega Evolution. They gotta put it back into a Pokemon.
I see why they didn't do it because it's oh, every generation we have to put Megas, but then Megas as a concept are kind of weird because they have to have held items, and you have to just reiterate on previous Pokemon for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to have an even spread between generations. Then you have to think of interesting ways to make them better. And I see why they don't do it.
Yeah.
I think the forms are much more interesting.
The forms.
Yeah, just Hisuian, Galarian.
The regional dialect.
Galarian Wheezing is really good. I like that Pokemon.
I don't remember what that looks like.
It's like gray wheezing with green smoke and a top hat.
Oh yeah, he's fucking British.
Man, that sounds awesome.
Oh yeah, there's a Mega Steelix. I forgot about that.
That one's it's okay.
I think it's better than a lot of them. Like the Mega Latios and Latios suck ass. Mega Absol, not Mega Absol, Mega Aggro and mid as fuck. Mega Ampharos, it's just like fucking. They have hair. That's it.
Yeah.
Shit. Mega Slowbro, he's just in his shell. There's a Mega Macargo? I genuinely didn't know that.
Mega hard though.
It's kind of really boring.
Oh, that sucks.
What's its pre-evolution? Okay. We're done talking about Pokemon, it sounds like.
We are a bit done talking about Pokemon.
Let's see. I have a topic. Who do you guys think knows you the best?
Oh. Um.
Yeah, it's a hard question.
I mean, the list is narrow. Jason, honestly, you keep catching me off guard with how much you know me, or just how well you know me. So I feel like you'd be up there.
See that?
I don't know who knows me the most.
There's also my parents.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how well my parents know me. I mean, they know me generally well.
Yeah, it depends on a bunch of stuff. Because like I think my parents have like a very general grasp on my personality, like the very front facing part, but they don't have the nuance on it.
Mm. Yeah, I feel like my parents know me a bit better than that.
Okay.
I bet my dogs would know me pretty well if they were capable of higher thought.
I'll give you that. They probably know you by scent better than anybody else in your life.
That's true. If nobody else has got me by scent, my dogs have got me by scent.
And if anybody else does, you might want to have a conversation with them. Jacob, what are your thoughts on this?
Person who knows me the most. I find that pretty hard to say because like I feel like I do have like a substantial like out-facing personality, but there's a lot of it that I don't show,
Mm-hmm.
or like a lot of things that I never mention,
Mm-hmm.
which is standard for almost everyone, which is a fault of my own, you know?
I get that. That's kind of how I sort of, because it's like, yeah, there's a lot. What? Hold on, I'm having a thing happen. Give me half a second. Okay, never mind. We're good. Yeah, I kind of get that too, because it's like, yeah, there's a lot, but it's like some people don't share a lot about their lives, or they share some things, or like there's a lot going on internally that they don't talk about.
Mm.
So it's like hard to tell.
Yeah.
And then there's also a level of understanding because like you might think one person knows you well, but then like another person actually knows you better. They just don't actively like showcase it.
Mm-hmm.
Get them with the tough questions.
You really are.
That's what they call me, Captain Trivia.
I don't know. I feel like it'd either be. I feel like I'm an opener book to other people than I am to myself, if that makes sense. Because sometimes other people just are able to figure out something that I know or predict something that I'd like, where I think they wouldn't have been able to. So I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Probably you or Cohen.
Yeah, I was thinking
Maybe
probably Cohen.
Simon. Or my parents. What about you, Jackson?
Oh, that's a good question.
Even
I don't think it's like a very wide range of people. Probably maybe Nick. Could be Simon, could be you. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody who says I'm evil. That's a misconception and
I
a misnomer.
I don't actually believe you're evil.
I know that.
I just think you like to play the archetype.
I don't even do it that
Sometimes.
often. The
Well, now that
gas.
I'm thinking about it, I don't really.
It's just the
It's just like a.
gaslighting bit.
Yeah, it's just that a couple times that have been extrapolated by other people.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, I introduced and perpetuated the gaslighting bit, but it was not actual gaslighting for the
That's
most
true.
part. Very rarely was it actual gaslighting, and when it was very obvious. It's like saying you're misremembering about an easily verifiable fact
Yeah.
in a tone that indicates that it's like it's not evil. It's just being a girl boss, and some people just don't like that. Jacob, what are your thoughts? And remember, it's not like the person I, oh yeah, they definitely know me, super duper. It's like, oh, easy. But it's like, you would consider them to know you the most out of anybody, because you can never truly know somebody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Probably one of you guys. Like either you or you, Liam, or maybe Simon. The people I've talked to the most.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, maybe my brother, but that's just family.
Yeah.
Well, he's the only family I feel comfortable speaking to anything about.
Mhm. What is it like living with a whole sibling?
He no longer
Terrible.
lives with me.
I mean, just like I always wondered what it was like to have a sibling. Like I've seen glimpses, and a lot of it doesn't seem good. So I know that that's probably like
It
I'm sure,
depends.
yeah.
Because I
Like
know.
I know your sibling, and
That's just because they're an asshole and very different from me.
Mm.
And I think gender
Yeah, you
differences
guys.
also change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but also you guys are just completely different people.
Yeah.
Like I know siblings are not like exact duplicates, but like
We have very different personalities and very different interests. Like I don't think we really had like we were on an amicable terms until like my senior year of high school.
really.
Yeah, it's just because like she's
Dang.
like 2.5 years younger than me, an asshole, and like she's surrounded by a bunch of like all the girl drama.
Mm.
So it's like a bunch all the, and I as a like a nerd and the antithesis of like what is cool. So it's like, oh, you're doing Dungeons and Dragons, and then she makes like a face, and it's like, dog, you're like singing 2001 pop songs like in your car with the windows rolled down.
Mm-hmm.
From the
Not
perspective
with
of
the
other
windows
people,
rolled
that's
down.
laughing like, I don't know. And like your hobbies are watching shows and hanging out. Oh shit.
Hobbies, watching shows, hanging out.
Or like before they could drive, just like they did not hang out. They just watched stuff in their room all day. I'm like, that's boring.
Yeah.
Anybody have any closing thoughts?
Losing thought.
I think some people may need to leave soon.
It's me.
Your
you.
oven preheated.
I do need to preheat the oven in a minute.
What are you cooking?
Just chicken Alfredo. It's like from an undisclosed store chain.
Undisclosed.
Yeah, the one that our friend works at.
Oh yeah.
From wait. Yeah. No, no. No, you guys, you're getting the wrong idea. You're getting the wrong idea. I knew what it was.
Yeah, but you were gonna say something else, but then you realized,
I
oh
was
no,
gonna-
what I might have said could have also been bad.
And also just doesn't make sense as a joke.
Okay. It's just where you're gonna make
Thought I
me
could clear that up.
edit the video at the very end.
Okay.
Well, if we have nothing more to say, I think you should not forget. Don't forget to preheat the oven.